and I am the owner and baker for Bakes by Lo. We are located inside of Center Street Market, and we've been there for almost 5 years this June. I was a cottage baker out of my apartment really I've been baking professionally for about 10 years. 5 years in my apartment baking cookies until we were approached by the owners of Center Street Market. We had the opportunity to expand our space a little bit, have an actual brick and mortar. So in 2020, right after the pandemic shut the world down, we opened in the summer. Right next to Coffee Connections. My first employee ever, I had an interview right above us in your meeting space with Lauren, who was my first employee in my apartment, and then she followed me into the market as well. When COVID happened, birthday parties, showers, weddings, all of those fun celebrations were kind of cut. You know, you couldn't gather with people for the meantime, and like decorated cookies, our custom decorated cookies were just an expense that people couldn't afford at that point because you had to buy toilet paper and masks, and it wasn't necessary. So I had to really pivot and figure out a way to stay kind of relevant during those times. We did a lot of DIY kits, like taking cookies home and decorating with your family, or like a lot of contactless pickups, anything that could keep me baking inside my apartment and sending that out without having to worry about seeing anybody. When we finally did open at the market, it was a lot of kind of marketing ourselves in times are really hard, and cookies are a great way to bring some happiness and some joy back into our lives again. So I was drawn to this business way before I even knew you guys. It was just the welcoming effect that you guys even had on the outside. For some reason, I don't remember what was here before you, even though I had lived here this entire time. When you guys moved in, all of a sudden I was like, oh, that place is so cute and so quaint and envelops all of like what I want out of a small community business. And I remember back in 2018, I had brought in some sample cookies, and I had met Sharon, and she had the girls behind the counter, and I was like, here's some cookies, so if you guys ever need, a cookie baker in here. And she gave me her card and everything, and that was kind of it, because I think you guys had already had cookies. Once we began the market and everything in COVID, it was, I don't even really remember how we started. I don't know, I think maybe one time I had a meeting in here with Sam from Cheesecake Girl, and we had started talking about the market, and we shared our contact information, and then it was just, you guys were just somebody that could relate to the business and go through the struggles that we were all going through at that time with COVID and having to run a business and not really being able to stop and prepare for what we had signed up for. So I think that really brought us closer, being able to talk to somebody who understood it. This past spring, kicking down our walls between the spaces and becoming one. And I think that has been one of the greatest collaborations that I'll ever have with any other business. I mean, you guys are just the most genuine people in general, but also I wouldn't want to work with any other business when I know how easy it is to work with you guys, because we both kind of want the same thing. We're not looking for anything difficult. We're trying to make it easier for each other. Running a business is really hard. So if I can help you in one way and you can help me in another, why wouldn't we? It's like a symbiotic relationship. It's a win-win. So I think that was definitely the best partnership that we've had and still have.
And Andrew building that counter.
Yes.
Making it look like, it's like,
it was meant to be.
Anna making that cookie and coffee sticker,
Yeah, I think everybody was just involved with it.
Yeah.
And it came together quickly. And I think it came together really well considering what we had to work with. the opportunity to go try different cultures' food. I mean, we've gone to the El Salvadorian restaurants, the Mediterranean. I think pho was next up on our list. You are broadening Sean and I's culture. We are picky. I'm a bland person. I'm a butter noodle kind of gal. So it's been a lot of fun, and another great way for us to just kind of vent and get all of our business troubles off our chest, but also a very lovely way to connect beyond the business and just learning more about you guys as a family. And it's just really nice.
The girls love you.
And we love them.
Absolutely.
It started out as convenience and by accident, because I lived in Hilliard, and starting Bakes by Lo was kind of an accident, and that's just kind of where we were at the time. But being down in the old Hilliard section around here just really, it drew to me. Gilmore Girls, it's not my favorite show, but Stars Hollow, that just cute community feel, I love that so much. I want to know my customers. I want to have usuals. I want to see the same people day after day come in, get a coffee, get a pastry. I love that, and I feel like I found that in Hilliard. The community that supports us has been so wonderful, and understanding with all the hardships that small businesses go through. And I don't know, I can't imagine it anywhere else. I love this city. Yeah. I will share one more thing. I just want to say how wonderful you guys are, and how much you've brought to this city and to the small businesses in this city, and the outpouring of love that you guys give to not just like your customers, but small businesses. Everybody is just really inspiring. And something that I strive to do. So thank you for being such an inspiration. And yeah, I'm very lucky to have you guys in my life. That's it.
You're the best.